Genira Design Studio.
What is up, y'all? It is your girl, Lala, aka Chelle, aka Chelle, aka Michelle, my belle. Happy Vlogmas Day 15. Happy Vlogmas Day to us. Happy Vlogmas Day to us. Happy Vlogmas Day to my baddies and my big zaddies. Happy Vlogmas Day to you. Y'all, I'm in such good spirits because I had a night last night. And guess what, y'all? It's a vibe. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. Hey, it was a vibe. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, y'all, we are starting our morning off early. Mama Zoe got the kids. She took them camping, child. At this point, them her kids. Anyway, I decided to take a trip. I don't know the words, just that part of the TikTok sound. So I want to get my day started early. I'm finna make me some porridge because I know a lot of y'all be doing stuff like fasted cardio and all that. I'm not that girl. I'm not. I got to eat something. Okay? So I'm going to be in that gym about to pass out. So I'm finna make me some ABG porridge, banana porridge to be specific. And then I'm going to go to the gym. This is my plan, y'all. I'm going to go to the gym, come home, shower. I'm on a meal prep for the night because I don't know if I want it to be a day trip. This is my first time doing something like this. I want it to be a day trip. So I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to meal prep for tonight, pack my bags, and hopefully by the time I'm done, I'm catching a flight. Period. Period. Me, but I love y'all. All right. So I'm finna go make me some porridge, go to the gym, drink a shake when I get back. If I don't cook me something to eat, because y'all know y'all girl is thick, so I got to eat. Then I'm gonna meal prep because I want to have something to eat when I get home because I'm trying to eat out less. I'm trying to be on my fitness journey or whatever, okay? Y'all support y'all girl in the comments. Say, go, Chelle, go, okay? And then I want to catch a flight. That's it. At least what I do have going for me, my money might not be long, but it's medium. Medium enough for me to hop on a plane and catch a flight. You heard me? So I'll see y'all in the next clip, to which I might be cooking or eating porridge. I don't really know. We'll see. Hey y'all, so I am in my new car. I had to go get myself something different since the last car. Let's talk about something else. Anyway, so I got a new car. I'm going to show y'all later. I love it. It's something different. I gotten something like this once before, but just that one time. Anyway, I'm sitting out here in front of the gym. That's the diner behind me. It's not the gym. But my new car, you have to charge it. And I think that's so cute because I've never had something like that. But they got chargers out here. So that works for me because I really don't know where else to charge my car. But I'm about to head into the gym. First, I'm going to go to the yoga studio that I set up. I didn't show y'all, but I set up the yoga studio. I'm going to go there and I'm going to stretch first because I've learned that you get the most out of your workout when your muscles are fully stretched. The more range of motion and the more flexible you are, the more burn you get out of your weightlifting workout. That's what a lot of people don't know. When you're lifting weights and stuff like that, the more flexible you are, the more you will actually benefit from the workout because when you stretch, you're activating more muscles basically than you would if you didn't. So when more muscles are activated, that means more muscles work while you work out. So that's why I said to maximize your weightlifting, even if it's free weights, stretching will actually help you. That's why when people make fun of guys who do yoga, and I'm like, little do y'all know, it'll be easier for them to beef up more likely than a lot of y'all. But that's another story for another day. So I'm going to go stretch. I'm going to show that. I'll probably do that as a voiceover. Then after I stretch, I'm going to do cardio. I might do weights. I don't really know. Then I want to take the day trip, y'all, but I might do it tomorrow instead. I didn't even see any new flights going out anyway. The only flight I saw was this morning, and y'all, I'm really just doing it on a whim. I'm waiting for flights to come available, then I'm gonna jump on the plane and go. So, I will see y'all in the next clip. As stated earlier, we are in fact headed to the yoga studio. I wanted it to be completely separate from the gym to maintain the integrity of a serene, peaceful environment. As you all know, weights and machines can be quite noisy. As we enter the yoga studio, notice it is encased with glass. That is to account for the inclement weather. I don't want you to be in a position to not be able to do your yoga or your stretching, potentially Lamaze classes, because it's too cold, too windy, or too wet. We start with the first pose, identified as the downward dog. Give me a moment to brag for just a little. When I first started, I could not place my feet flat on the ground when doing this pose, and now I can. Yes, shout out to flexibility. As we roll out of the downward dog, we will roll into the cobra pose, which is a core stretching pose. If you have a long torso like I do, this is one you will absolutely appreciate. We roll out of the cobra pose into the sun salutation, paying homage to the beautiful creation known as the sun. Notice that majority of the exercise, I will continue to tilt my face upward towards what? The sun. As I slowly complete the exercise, rolling all the way up, we end giving thanks. And now I am in full stretch in the Samaka Konasana. If I said it incorrectly, please write its pronunciation in the chat. I am no guru. I do what I can and share the little that I know. Notice I'm stretching both sides, also identified as the oblique. I am also stretching my inner thigh, my quads, my hamstring. And the next pose we're transitioning into is the camel pose. This pose is quite interesting and I do not recommend it for beginner yogis. As we slowly come out of the camel pose, we are going to go into a pose known as, say it with me class, the Sukta Baha. Again, if I mispronounce any of the terms, please write its pronunciation in the comments. Now we transition happily, healthy, and wholly into the rabbit pose. Notice how we move slow, we breathe deep, we take our time as we roll into the stretch. Our next pose will be the peacock pose. This is also another pose I don't recommend for the beginner yogi. Notice as I go into the push-up position and raise my legs upward, having the palms of my hands fully support my body weight. And I slowly roll out of each pose to prevent injury. Our next and final pose, at least on camera, is the bow pose. Notice how I slowly grab the toes of my feet and pull the bottom of my feet towards my head while lifting it up, stretching my core. This is another stretch that those with long torsos may enjoy. I think peaceful thoughts. I keep my mind clear. I focus on the muscles. I feel them stretch. I talk to them in my mind. And then I slowly release. Next, I'm on the treadmill. Start with a walk. Bop, bop. Because we got to get the blood flowing. Bop, bop. And I don't know if y'all know this, but your girl has put on so much weight, I could barely fit my gym clothes. So if you see my underwear and my belly hanging out from under my waist trainer, don't do me like that. Next, I amped it up with a run. As you can see, I have a gym mate in the back. No, we are not training together. No, he is not my partner. We just happen to be in the gym at the same time. Now, notice that these clips are very short. Y'all, I trimmed them. Don't think I just went in the gym and ran for 2 minutes. You know how some of y'all love to comfort a kid. And now we're doing weights. We are working our biceps as well as our chest. Now I sped it up just a little bit, but of course we're moving much slower so that we can feel that burn. Now this exercise primarily works your chest. And ladies, that helps you lift up your chest meat. If you know what I'm referring to, I have to keep it PG because we on YouTube. But this helps you lift up your chest meat naturally. Okay? Next up, we are doing arm raises. Know and understand that in the shoulders, it feels like fire. And I like to do this last because by the time I'm done, I'm ready to throw the weights. All right, y'all. So I found the flight with the most connections because I just wanted to be on it for a long time. I don't know if y'all heard Window Seat by Erykah Badu. I love that song. That's the song I listen to while I sit on the plane, cry, and think. This was a semi-private flight. It's not private like it's my homeboy's plane, but it's private like it ain't Delta, United, or Spirit. So, yes, you see that man smoking his cigar because it's allowed. Again, it's a private flight and they let him do it. I ended up putting on my mask, which I always carry around anyway when I'm in public places like this. Thank goodness, because he's smoking, honey. Can we say secondhand and at this altitude? No, thank you. So, I put my mask on. I don't have any beef with him. I just didn't want to smell his smoke. Okay. But I had an interesting day today, and I'm proud of myself because I was in a position where normally I would allow my emotions to get the best of me, but I didn't. And I want to say this. Keep in mind at all times that there are miserable people in the world, and they will hate you simply because you're willing to be yourself. You don't have to be bothering anyone. You don't have to be popular. You don't have to be famous or anything like that. They simply hate the fact that you live your life and they're not secure enough in themselves to happily live their own. And you have to stop taking it personal. And that's one of the things I struggle with, because even though I'm on my spiritual journey, I feel like people think that it's okay to play with me. And then I start to get the urge to remind you of why it's not okay and make you regret it. But that's exactly what people want you to do. When you have a certain thing about your spirit that people enjoy about you, people will go out of their way to try to put you in situations to make you look like, oh, that's not really who they are. This is how they really act. So basically they try to put you in precarious situations so you can look bad to other people. They want you to lash out. They want you to go off. They want you to be petty, because then they can tell people, see, I told you that's not who she really is. And that's because a lot of times they are performing in life. So I got off the plane and I recorded as much as I could, but considering this is private, there's nobody telling us, oh, get off and do this. You kind of are left to your own devices. But that's the plane that I was on. And for a little bit, I'll let y'all walk around the tarmac with me, but not for long because I was starting to get lost. But with that being said, family, today is the first day in our new journey. Again, I did not succumb to the spiritual attacks sent my way trying to stifle me as a person. Instead, I used it as a moment to bloom and prosper. Well, family, it's time for us to start our next adventure. See you in tomorrow's vlog. Remember, you are important. If you wouldn't be here tomorrow, I would certainly miss you. And I love you to life. Peace.